Man, did we have a good day for Palantir stock today, guys? And I know you're going to be thinking, like, what the heck is going on with Stas's new setup? Where the heck is he? Well, guys, I'm on vacation right now in Italy, so bear with this setup for now. I have my camera like 10 feet away from me right there, as you guys can see. Got the laptop, got some lighting. Either way, we're going to rock with it for now, right? So let's break down what happened today when it comes to Palantir stock on the charts, my thoughts. And by the way, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Run those likes up. So yeah, today was a really good day, right? We had a big move in the pre-market. You guys can see, let's see if we had any news. Pop it up here. Not seeing any news there, but we had a big day. And by the way, I've been traveling today, guys. Haven't been too in tune with the markets, but I saw this. I sure saw this, and I figured we have to make a video on it. So we broke over not only 27.50, which was a big spot for March. We've talked about that, right? But we also broke over $28. Look at that. We hit $28.35 at about 5:30 a.m. it looks like here. Yeah, right in the pre-market. Then we actually sold off. You guys can see that's a good sign, and I'll explain now why, that we sold off, and then we rebounded. That goes to show how strong the bulls are at this point with this stock, right? You can see we hit 28.35, chopped around there a little bit in the pre-market. We opened at 28, and then we dumped down to about 26.80. So we actually sold off a good chunk there, guys. Nothing too crazy, but it was a decent amount. And you can see we then rebounded. If I pull up this intraday chart, we rebounded quite nicely off that low. Nice V-shaped recovery there. And we kind of chopped around at 27.70 for the rest of the day, right? So this is a great sign because if I pull up this, let's say, 20-day chart, now you guys can see we're obviously well above 26.50, well above the highs now from a couple months ago. Let me show you that on here. You can see we talked about this before, right? $27.50. That was the high back in March, in the beginning of March. Yeah, early March. And I called this out literally 2 weeks ago. You guys can go see the videos. We were talking about this head and shoulder, or not head and shoulders. Geez, guys, I'm obviously jet lagged. I was talking about this cup and handle. You guys can see the cup, the handle right there. And let me make sure I'm recording. I'm paranoid I'm not recording. I'm recording, guys. Don't worry. Smash that like button. But yeah, you guys see that cup and handle? That played out beautifully. It's playing out lovely. And now we're taking out the highs for March. And essentially, like I've said before, we're now pushing towards the highs from a couple years ago, which this stock hit $29.29, literally $29.29. This was on, let's see, the middle or in the middle of, let's see, what month is that? September. There we go. Middle of September 2021. So we're talking almost 3 years ago. That's where we're trading right now, between $27.50 to $29.30, which I feel like we could be breaking that sooner rather than later. And if we do, guys, this stock could be going over $30. I've said it before. I think this year we might be going over 30. Obviously, do your own research. I'm not saying for sure that's going to happen. But yeah, let's just say we're looking pretty good on the charts, and momentum is only building. Now, the big risk could be, to play devil's advocate, what if earnings are not that good? What if the stock has ran up too much into earnings to justify the run-up? Let's say, for example, and by the way, earnings are on, let's see here, what day? The 5th of August, so about a month from now. Let's say earnings, hypothetically, are not good, right? Let's say they miss EPS, revenue, guidance is bad, something bad comes out of the report, and oh man, I'm sweating. I think this AC turned off. Either way, if something bad came from the report, a lot of this gain, maybe not all of it or even a lot of it, but some of it could be given back. We could see a sell-off realistically. Look, the stock's up 35% in the past month. That's a good chunk, guys, a pretty good chunk there. So yeah, the risk in the short term, I would say, with how much the stock's up, what if the earnings aren't enough to propel it even higher in the short term, right? But I think they might be. We'll see. You never know with this company, with this stock, right, guys? So keep that in mind. Earnings are coming up on the 5th of August, and who knows, maybe we pull back before earnings, which honestly wouldn't be that bad if we saw a bit of a pullback, or maybe just consolidation at 27 bucks, and maybe then earnings were great and then we ripped through 30 bucks. That's also another possibility here. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And let's look at some other stocks quickly. We have a couple more minutes here. And quite frankly, I want to go take a shower and hit the frickin' sack. I've been up for like 36 straight hours, or maybe more than that. I've lost track. I don't know. But let's see here. We had a big day out of AMC, which I don't think I want to spend any time on AMC in this video, but screw it. I'll pop it up and see what's going on. So yeah, actually look at that, man. This inverse head and shoulders we called out probably at some point last week. That's starting to play out. We're breaking out of the low fives. Now we're pushing mid fives. Hey, this could be seeing more momentum. Who knows, man? With GameStop pretty much hibernating at this point, maybe AMC is going to take over. So it's looking decent. It's looking decent on the charts. It looks like Intel had a pretty good day today. Hold on a second there. Intel, holy smokes, it's breaking out. It's up. It went up 6% on the day. Now we're taking out the highs from the end of May. We're breaking out, looking pretty good. Not sure why. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure why. Again, I've not been in tune with what's going on today. But let's see what else ended up moving. It looks like NVIDIA, 2% green day. They got an analyst upgrade, I believe, from UBS. I might make a video on that tomorrow if I have time. Obviously, I'm on vacation, guys. We'll see. I might not. I mean, there's no schedule, right, for this. But yeah, let's see. Tesla ended up having a decent day. Let's see here. Anything else worth talking about? What went down on the day? Let's take a look at that. Nike, there we go. Nike selling off even more, which I'm not really surprised about that, which is why I told you guys when the stock dumped initially, I wasn't planning on buying it until we saw the next leg down, because I figured we're going to consolidate for a couple of days. Then there's a risk of it falling more, because arguably with it, I think it's negative 2% revenue growth year over year, or revenue decline, right? With it being flat, it's arguably still overvalued. And by flat, I mean the revenue growth. So the P might come down a bit more. The stock's coming down a bit more. It makes sense, right? So yeah, Nike I own a little bit, but luckily for me, it was only a starter position. I barely owned any shares of it at about 88, 89 bucks. And here we are at 73. It might come down a bit more. And for me, I'm just holding on to the smaller position that I do have. But yeah, Nike is down. Growth is slowing down. Valuation is compressing. It makes sense. It's how the cookie crumbles, guys. And if you're buying Nike now, you're pretty much making the bet that growth will come back and they'll get back to their mojo. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But overall, the stock is down to I think like an 8-year low. It's down so much at this point. Yeah, last time we were at 73 bucks, guys. Get this, July of 2018. So we're talking what, 6 years ago, right? And we were at about $67 in December of 2015. Think about that. So if we get really ugly here, we could be testing the highs from 2015. Think about that. Which, if Nike does start slipping into the 60s, guys, I might consider adding more at that point. But for now, again, just a very small starter position, nothing crazy. I'm just keeping my eye on it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video. Smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe, of course, and get up to 15 stocks for Moo. You guys know the drill. Free money. Link down below. Check out the Patreon as well. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video, whenever the heck that ends up being. Peace out.